Well, wow, we are having some great things happening on here. Y'all give yourselves a pat on the back or a hand clap or whatever, but there's some awesome, awesome stuff happening. Historically and even today, everybody says that this is the slow season. And not a lot of people do business around this time. People don't want to move for the holidays, but guess what? That's not true. There's absolutely a market out here and people still are moving. What makes this such a great market right now is that starting probably a week before Thanksgiving until the beginning of the year, a lot of agents go on vacation. And y'all may be some of those agents, but a lot of agents go on vacation. So this is a huge opportunity to step in and fill their shoes or fill that void that people are having. Like, people still want to move, people need homes, and it is such a great time to move. A couple of things that I like to tell people around this time when it comes to buying is, if you buy this year, you get those tax advantages next year. So you can file your homestead for next year since you did purchase a property in 2019. So keep that in mind when you're talking to buyers. Kind of talk to them about what's happening with the interest rates, how the market's looking. Real estate historically goes like this, and a lot of you probably experience this. You have your highs and then they go real low. Okay, and it's gonna happen regardless. But here's what we want to do: we want to only make your gap this big, so that way when you're experiencing those highs and lows, you're still staying in this one section. You're not going all the way high then crashing down all the way low. You get to have a more steady business. So that's going to be our goal. That's what we need to make happen, so that way you have a steady real estate business. And the only way to make that happen is by you becoming intentional about every single activity that you do. Okay. And there are some non-negotiables. So today we're going to go through those non-negotiables, but I'm going to encourage you by the end of today's call, moving forward, for everything that you do to be super intentional so that you have a steady real estate business, so that all these success stories that we heard and all these great things that people are experiencing happen throughout the year, and not just 1 month on, 1 month off, 2 months on, then 3 months off. We don't want that, because honestly, that sends a lot of people out of the business. So we have to make our business super, super, super intentional. And how I'm going to ensure that that happens is through the accountability of this group. Y'all, we all have to be accountable for each other, but I'm going to take a huge role in being everyone's accountability partner. And for some of you, it may make you uncomfortable because you've probably never had somebody holding you accountable in your own business. But trust me, every most successful agents at all levels have some type of accountability, whether it's just an accountability partner, whether it's a broker, or whether it's a coach that they've hired or brought on to hold them accountable to reaching those next levels. So the first thing that we have to establish is we have to establish our time blocked schedules. And I've talked about this before, and I'm going to keep talking about it until everybody is following a time blocked schedule. So what I want you all to do right now is pull out a piece of paper or pull out your calendar. I would recommend starting on a piece of paper, but pull out something so that we can do this activity again, because moving forward, this is going to be a requirement on your business. This has to happen. It still happens for me. So I follow a printed schedule every single day. And yeah, I have my schedule on my phone. That's already in the computer. But the way that I'm able to stay so productive during the day is to print my schedule out and to have it extremely time blocked. So a few things happen with me, and I'll just be kind of transparent with y'all because y'all are my crew. So I am running a team here. I have 7 agents. I have 3 staff members. I have this YouTube channel. I have courses out there. I have family. I have a lot. And all of those people are pulling at me. all day, all day, walking by, knocking on my office door, blowing my phone up, doing all of those things, to where if I was to attend to everybody at the moment that they want me to attend with them, I would never get anything done. I would never get anything done. And that happens to all of us. We all have things that pull on us all day. Whether it's even just an email popping up and then you saying, oh, I got to go attend to this. Or whether it's somebody calling your phone, asking you to go to lunch, or whatever it is, there's always going to be something pulling at you. Where it changes is whether you accept it or not, whether you say yes or you say not right now. I tell people all the time, typically, there is not any huge emergency in real estate that has to get done right then and right there, unless you have a house that's fallen down or something's on fire or something like that. There's typically not a huge emergency to where you have to drop everything that you're doing and go and attend to it. I have this other little rule. If there's something that comes up that I can get done in less than 2 minutes, and it won't take away from my focus, I'll handle it. But if it's like a phone call, or if it's something that's going to require me to go somewhere, or if it's a quick question that I know is not going to be quick, I don't handle it at that time, because my focus is somewhere else. My focus is on that calendar.